Okay, well, welcome to me, Volume 1, Issue, I believe it's 3, I hope I'm right. Um, I just wanted to check in with everybody, let everybody know what's going on. Fortunately, I was blessed. I had another friend of mine that has taken care of another one of my trips that I'm going to have to make to Nashville. Um, I got the way I figured, I think I'm gonna have to do like 15 different trips, um, pretty quickly and pretty closely. So I got to work on that. But I think I've mentioned it before. I'm gonna try to rent a car because I found out I can rent a car for $10 to $20, and the fuel I save will far outweigh what I'm using in my expedition, which only gets 12, sometimes 13 miles to the gallon if I'm lucky. Um, so the trip always costs me 100 or a little bit over, especially if I get something to eat. Um, or if I get a car that gets, say, 24, 25 miles to the gallon, I'll use probably half the fuel, and then that will definitely cover the rent of the car. But I wanted to check in because I want to start doing something, and I don't know exactly what it is yet, but I want to get these YouTube videos out. And today, what I want to talk about is, and I've decided I'm going to start some different things. I'm going to go back to doing some videos, some biblical videos as well, but they will be separate. They will be separate from these because I don't want to confuse the two issues or whatever. But today I want to talk a little bit about a hemipelvectomy, and I wish I could show a little bit more, and I can't. But I wish I could show a little bit more of me, um, and somehow I'm going to find a way to actually show you the actual amputation, because it actually looks pretty good. Um, I have been suffering from a few different things from it. The massive pains that I have, I told you before, those have all left me, which is good. Um, but I do still get some sharp pains and some electrical type jolts that go through my leg that can be very painful, especially if I touch certain spots of where the amputation was. Also, I've been left with a lot of spots that have absolutely no feeling whatsoever. There's a lot of my lower body now that the feeling is either gone or very limited. Um, but when you look at that versus the fact that I'm alive and being able to spend time with my family and friends, it's a small price to pay. Um, but if anybody watches this that is having to come up on some type of surgery like this, a hemipelvectomy, which is basically a hip uh, and leg amputation, let me assure you that it's nothing to fear. Um, the uh, the process is life changing, but it's life giving, and so it's well worth it. I never suffered any of the problems of saying, "Oh well, I don't have a leg." It doesn't get me that way. What gets me is I like living. The other thing I wanted to share with everybody that I think personally was pretty cool. I went over by my son-in-law's house yesterday, and he has a four-wheeler, and the four-wheeler is got a stick shift like a motorcycle on the left-hand side of the four-wheeler, and then you got to brake, with your hand and stuff like that, and the thumb works the throttle. I got out there, put my right leg over where the left leg is supposed to be, and I got on that four-wheeler, and I ripped around and rode around, and actually did pretty well. I want to do it some more, so that's pretty good. It's like anything else. I can't sit very well for very long periods of time, so I couldn't really ride it for a long period of time, but it was fun. It was exciting, so I enjoyed that. Um, I think I mentioned probably on a Facebook Live thing. I don't know if I put it in the in my last episode or not, but I was going to try to write a book. I have an idea for a book, um, and I've started several types of books, and I never finish them because I have a problem with finishing what I start. I believe I have a form of attention deficit disorder. I can't stay focused. I can start a lot of things, but finishing things is really difficult for me. Also, I don't like working alone. I prefer to have people around me, um, and work that way. Just not a loner. I don't know why. But I don't want to make these, like I said, I don't want these videos to go on forever and ever and ever, and I don't want to bore anybody. I'm only getting about 12 views to my posts right now, so it's not really spreading like I want it to. But I'm going to come up with some different things, like I said, some different ideas. In fact, I'm thinking about potentially another way to get to Nashville. And if I do it, I'm thinking about kind of using my YouTube volume videos to kind of cover the trip, and possibly do little reviews of different things I have to do along the way, just out of fun. You know, hey, this gas station's this way, this restaurant's this way, or whatever, and trying to see if I can't get some views that way. I want to go viral. I'm sorry, but I just do. And so I'm hoping I can. But this is it for right now. We've went 7 minutes. So if you would, leave me some comments. Tell me what you think of my videos. Because the problem when you see views, all that means is they click the button. They don't even have to actually watch it. So I'd like to know if you've actually watched the video, what you think of the video, and then some comments. Please, please, please. And then share this with as many people as you can. Like I say, for most folks, it's probably just boring, but that's what I want to do. So you have a good one, a blessed one. May God bless you and keep you. May He make His face shine on you and be gracious to you. May He look on you with favor and grant you peace.